Saul Canelo Alvarez, super middleweight world champion, current WBC, WBA and Ring magazine belt holder against the undefeated, charismatic, enigmatic Billy Joe Saunders, the gypsy from England. Can he do the business? What a fight this is in front of 70,000. Boy JT, and yes, we're going to be going through that Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders mouth-watering masterclass of a fight that is going on in just 10 hours. As always, if you do end up enjoying the video, then a like would always be appreciated. But nonetheless, guys, I do not want to waste your time anymore. Let's get straight into the meat of the action. What a fight this is. It's going to be taking place in the AT&T Arena in front of 70,000 crazily passionate Mexican fans. A unification bout that I've been waiting for at least 3 to 4 years. I'd liken it very much to the Tyson Fury against Vladimir Klitschko fight. Everyone was doubting him. Everyone said, oh, who's this Mickey Mouse geezer? He's not going to make it. He's not going to do this and that. And every single day he'd go up, he'd call out Klitschko. He'd go up to Klitschko, he'd say, I'm going to beat you, I'm going to beat you, I have the beating of this guy, this guy's easy, this guy's this, this guy's that. He's never fought a man like me, he's never fought someone that'll actually fight back, that'll actually have the heart and the desire to go and win. And everyone doubted him, and he went on doing this for years upon years, and that's exactly what Billy Joe Saunders has done. For the past 3 or 4 years, he's been calling him out. I mean, we all remember the famous interview with Gennady Golovkin and Canelo, where he breaks in there, calls him a pussy, says, I'm going to bang you up, this and that. And he's finally got his chance. There is no doubting that Canelo Alvarez is clearly a world-class fighter, has clearly fought people of a much higher caliber than Billy Joe Saunders has. He's fought Floyd Mayweather, for Pete's sake. Billy Joe Saunders, I mean, he has Lemieux on his record and he has Eubank Jr., but he doesn't have these elite creme de la creme crop of fighters that Canelo does on his history. So obviously, the favourite in the fight is going to be Canelo Alvarez. That only makes sense. But, as Tyson Fury said, there's some gypsy magic in the air. I can feel it. I can feel the passion from Billy Joe Saunders. I feel like he's one of those fighters that will rise to the occasion. He's a lot like Tyson Fury again. He rises to the level of the people he's fighting against. So when he's fighting against people that aren't that great, he can't really get himself up for it. He was talking about a fight. He did an interview on Matchroom Boxing, and he was talking about a fight he had, the one before he went on the KSI undercard. And he was saying he was there, and he was walking to the ring. And while he was walking to the ring, he was thinking, I wonder what I'm going to have for breakfast tomorrow, thinking about these things in the future. He wasn't switched on. He wasn't in the mindset to go into a big fight like that, which is why I think this is going to be his best performance we've ever seen. We've seen the videos of him. We've seen the photos of him looking sharper, trimmer than we've ever seen before. We've seen the videos of him sparring, looking slicker than ever. His dad saying he's never seen him do some of these things. Himself coming out and saying, I'm going to have to do stuff I've never done before in my life to beat Saul Canelo Alvarez. Oh, it's about to get tasty, baby. And yes, I'm going to slap my balls on the table right here, right now. I'm telling you, Billy Joe Saunders will win. He won't just win, he will win resoundingly. Look, Canelo, like I said, I have untoward levels of respect for the guy, but I feel like he's underestimating Billy Joe Saunders, and I feel like that's a very, very risky thing to do. I also feel like Billy Joe Saunders has got in his head. He looks rattled. Yeah, usually people go over there, they don't say much, they're placid, they're kind, they don't really talk too much. Now, he's got someone trash talking him, he's got someone getting in his head, someone that's trying to play with him. He's got Tyson Fury as well. He's literally got a 2-on-1 barrage right now of people just trying to get into his head, trying to make him second guess himself, trying to make him rush forward and get angry out there. And I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. I feel like he's not the calm, zoned-in Canelo Alvarez that there usually is. Eddie Reynoso, his head coach, he's fuming as well. He can't stand Billy Joe Saunders. He wants him to take his head off, and I feel like this lack of composure could really come in useful for Billy Joe Saunders. But what do you guys think? Do you think Canelo has the beating of him, or do you think Billy Joe Saunders can pull through with a masterful performance on the night? Because let's make no two ways about this. No two ways like Calyx. If Billy Joe Saunders is to win, this has to be the performance of his lifetime. This can't be no average Joe performance. This has to be Billy Joe goated performance. This has to be one of the best performances he's ever pulled out in his conception of reality. That doesn't even make any sense, and that's what it has to do. What he has to do has to make no sense. That is the level of Saul Canelo Alvarez. But, as Tyson Fury said, he's just a bare bum in the shower at the end of the day. He's just a man with a pair of boxing gloves. Everyone can be beaten. Everyone's human. Everyone has a breaking point. It's just about someone managing to find that breaking point, about someone managing to piece the shots together, to do what no one else would dare to do. And I feel like that's exactly what Billy Joe Saunders is. But what do you guys think? I want to know exactly what you guys think about the fight. Who you think is going to win? What round do you think it's going to happen? Do you think it's going to go to the scorecards? Do you think it's going to be a knockout? Do you think Billy Joe Saunders could perhaps knock Canelo out? A completely left-wing prediction. No one would have seen that coming. That could be tasty, but what do you guys think? Do you think that's the case? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Get it down in the comment section down below. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, then a like would always be appreciated. If not, and you didn't enjoy it, and you want to let me know what a twat I am down below, that's equally as valid. So go and knock yourself out. But nonetheless, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow to break down this absolutely masterful treat of a fight. And hopefully, Billy Joe Saunders can bring those belts back to England, baby. I'm begging as much as you guys are. I love you guys, and I'll see you then.